Sneaker Show!
Hey, yo, what's up? My name's Tim Stone. This is Sneaker Show Podcast. Fellas, represent. Where you at? Who are you?
Young Tabasco, 2 C's, no typo, tapping in from Medicine Hat, Alberta.
403 Fredo, back at it. You already know.
You already know. Fredo, real name Shay. What you got this week? Oh, you got some exciting shit.
I got the upcoming Doernbecher collection.
What's
Super
that mean?
stoked on that.
What is that? What do people need to picture?
It's the annual Doernbecher collection from Nike, where 6 young patients of a children's hospital get to design a shoe.
And they're fire. They're really interesting pairs.
They're cool.
Yeah, that's fun to talk about. Nathan, Tabasco, what you got for us, homie?
Hit a Jordan 1 high for us and another handful of fits for us to run through.
That's right. We find out if it fits. Does it? Hang on.
It might.
Stay tuned. I got a mixed bag of New Balance news and some really expensive Vans. They just get us angry, but they're interesting to look at. We're going to start with some news about reverse Brazils. Are they as good when you flip the colors around? You're going to see that in just 1 second. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being on the other end of this growing podcast. If you'd like to see what we're talking about, please click the link in the description and watch the YouTube. Without further ado, let's begin. This is Sneaker Show.
Bang, bang. Are
Good.
those vegetable straws underneath those?
Veggie Tales.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Those things that you're like, oh, I'm going to have chips, but I'll have a different vegetable instead of a potato. And also, I hate myself, so I'm going to eat these tubes of spinach. That's exactly what those
healthy. Yeah, sure, sure you are. But, those you can't stop once you start, though, hey? Those veggie straws.
And then you're trying to decide which one is better. Is the pink beetroot one actually? And they're all terrible. But once you get, it's the salt. Once you get going.
Oh, that's exact. I was gonna say
Yeah.
It's pure sodium either way. Like you may as well just go have your Ruffles chips and not hate yourself.
Really cool background, though, especially for the colors on this.
They come in a big bag, so
Huge. The Brazil Dunk. Beautiful. John Deere colors. This is the flip. We got the green on the bottom. We got the yellow on the top. Who knows about this?
they're just teasing it right now. There's no release date, no confirmations, no anything like that. But yeah, we got a reverse Brazil Dunk Low, so that's cool. That OG pair's pretty cool. I feel like these two colors, like it doesn't matter which way they go. Hey, like it's not like the reverse Kentucky or the reverse St. John or anything like that that looks, more white or a little bit washed out or whatever it is, right? Or the reverse Panda that is awful. Only one way to put it. I feel like this one, no matter what way you slice it, it's looking good.
With a light colored blue jean? Forget about it. Beautiful.
Good night, Jim Kite. Fredo, you feeling these? You got the Supreme Brazil High. Somebody manual copped you those.
Yeah, shout out Young Tab. I like them. I definitely prefer the regular one better. I don't know why, but they're definitely still really nice.
Is this the same colors? I don't know if it's my monitor or the picture, but they look kind of like a little more fluorescent.
No, it's supposed to be the same colors. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, love the tongue tag. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take them. Yep. In these retros, do you go a size up? Half size up?
I treat them like Jordan 1s.
I go a half size down.
What?
I got,
Yeah. No, sorry, go ahead. You're right, though, yeah.
yeah, like I don't know. Most of my stuff is 12. But for dunk lows, I do 11 and a half just because I don't want to be cinching them up.
They've got a wider feel to them.
Yeah, that's what I find.
I take that back about the Jordan 1s. It's the dunk highs that I do like the Jordan 1s. But yeah, the low, now that I think about it, my Halloweens when I had pandas before, it was cool. stuff like that. They were my COJP blue and reds. They were all 10.5s. That fit nice.
I only mention it because I've only got one pair, these blue and black cobalt joints, and there's like 9.5 is right to the edge, right to the toes, like, and it's a nice soft leather, but I could have went 10 for sure. So when I buy these, I'm going 10. Crazy. I got those skinny little narrow girl feet though. No width happening here. It's what you do with them, guys.
You saw pictures of them online?
You know it. Okay. You guys ever heard of Spider-Man?
I've heard of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. So there's going to be a sequel to the animated Spider-Man movie. It's called Across the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse came out 4 years ago. Rad movie.
Super cool.
To commemorate this, in the summer of 2023, we are going to get an Air Jordan 1, and it's that black and red, black base, red uppers, white swoosh. It's got the webbing behind the swoosh on the black. Of course, this is just a mock-up. We don't really know, but Z Sneakerheads is often pretty close to it. How we feel about these new Spider-Mangs?
I like them, but I don't need them if they look like this. What are
I
you gonna
hope
wear-
I
what are you
hope
gonna-
that they don't have this like webbing behind them. It's a tough look.
You don't like that?
I did not like that at all. They look
Yeah.
like a shitty custom.
You don't have like a motorcycle vest that's got a bunch of spider webs on it that you wear? You don't have a spider suit maybe that you
like,
wear?
elbow tattoo of the spider web?
You don't have a Shay, you got the spider suit to match these?
Even if I did, I would not be throwing these on feet.
You say that like you don't.
I don't really like the bread myself, but if you're into breads and you're into Spider-Man, I bet you're hype. The what's the really expensive Spider-Man with the actual webbing on it? What's that one called?
Origin story. And it's just got
Origin.
just the dots on it. That pair's fire though, man. That's a pair
Yeah.
of Chicago's.
That's a good pair.
Mm-hmm.
So that was some big news this week. New Spider-Man shoes.
You excited for that movie, Tim? Part 1 it says too, hey? They're splitting that guy in half.
Yeah. No, that was like, it was psychedelic and far out what they did with all the multiple Spider-Men, and like funny at the same time. And that's like, it had a rad soundtrack. Like that was a fierce movie. That
was a
Post
good movie.
Malone song with Swali, awesome.
Swaley.
Yeah.
Swahili. That Swahili guy.
That movie did have a fire soundtrack.
God, man.
That's a fire movie though, yeah, for sure.
I've never said anything right on this podcast. I'm gonna do it one day. I'm so confident.
Have you guys heard of this Dojo Cat?
Oh man. Unbelievable. Dojo Cat. You gotta look into her.
They got this tiger guy, he raps.
Hard R.
Oh god.
Tiger. What the hell is this?
An AJKL low, brother, and I have not seen another one, and it's gonna be done by our pals at Union. So another Z Sneakerheads mock-up. Like you said, typically they are correct, but as we know, Union is probably the one exemption to the mock-up rule, because every mock-up that we've ever seen for a Union shoe looks nothing like what comes out. But who knows? There's really only so many directions you could go with this silhouette specifically. We got a one low, neutral gray, a lot of white, a lot of canvas. Who knows? They definitely put a cool spin on shoes when they do them. They got a knack for getting you liking things about shoes or liking shoes that you normally wouldn't like. So I got high hopes for this.
It's so weird. Like, it's just weird. Maybe it'll grow on me. Sometimes things do. I hate coming on and going, oh, it's new, I don't like it. But the way that it's all the same color, all the white at the heel, it doesn't even look like a Jordan 1 kind of. And what's going on here with like the outsole? That is not a Jordan 1 outsole. I guess maybe that's what the KOs are like.
That is what the KOs are like.
Weird. Did you see that guy's balls? Yeah, they were weird looking. I do like the stitching. They always got that rad stitching on Unions.
Yeah, you know it's gonna have a cool tongue at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the box will be like.
I wonder what the actual shoe is gonna look like.
Fair. Yeah. But if it's this, you want that?
No, dude, I sold my proper neutral gray lows, man. Yeah, why would I want the
Yeah.
weird version of them?
That is a good take on it, yeah. A little bit of the banana hits. And the pull tab on the back.
So you can get them on easier.
Got to run out the door quick.
Yoink.
Okay, well, we'll keep you posted. Oh, sweet. Okay, so would you rather? Young Tabasco in the chat this week. You're paying resale. You're going to buy a pair of Dunk Lows. It will either be this one or this one.
What is this one and that one for the
Yeah,
people that
I
can't
thought
see
I'd
the pictures?
leave that for you. This is
Oh,
your deal, bro.
right. Oh, but yeah, you brought it up though.
Yeah.
Whatever. We got the Union Passport Pack Argon, or we got that Kentucky Blue OG hitter. So they're both kind of in the same ballpark, price-wise. One of them's a lot, I use this in quotations, cooler. One of them is a lot more wearable. And I think for me it comes down to wearability. Be that Kentucky Blue. That's a... Oh, excuse me there, sorry. We've just got so much blue to wear. We've got so much gray. Blue's that easy color for the footwear. I think we all got lots of it. Great color for a shoe. I would argue better than red. Either way, that's the pair you got on all the time. Functional, comfy, you know how it's going to fit. It's there for you. And then you got this Union guy over here that's got, mesh around it, couple different colors. But that being said, this is a shade you probably don't have in your wardrobe. It is a Union Dunk. It's a cool pack. You're getting cool packaging. You can be that guy. You can be like, no, they're Union. I've been at this party for 2 hours and nobody's asked me if my Dunks are Union. So you could be that guy. That's cool too. So yeah, I don't know. I'm taking the Kentucky, but I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about it.
I know for me, like, same kind of thing as you, the blue and white Kentucky one would definitely be more wearable. But the Union one, I know if I wore that for like 5 minutes, it's going to be so creased and look like shit. So I would have to go with the Kentucky Dunk.
They'll just keep looking better the more you wear the Kentuckys.
Mm-hmm.
I like how this works with gray, though. There's like many different tones going on, and you can match into the red even with like some orange.
You're right.
Our guy
You can't really
Malcolm
go wrong
swears
with
by
either.
'em.
What's it?
You can't really go wrong with like either.
No, that's why it's such a tough would you rather. We're both right answers. And you save $100 if you're going with a Union. How often does that happen?
That is the weird outcome, hey?
And like, so with the re-release of the Kentuckys, this really isn't about money, because they're so far down from where they used to be. They were unreachable for a long time.
They're like $800 for a bit.
Yeah. I should have had an answer coming into this. I was just excited to do a would you rather. I want them both.
No, I tell you what you tell me and Fredo all the time. Save it for the pod.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll wait a little bit because there's a chance of hitting these Kentuckys for retail. They're popping up in many places.
That's not the situation we're
Right.
dealing with
shit,
here.
That's not the question.
This is like saying I'd wait for a used pair of the Unions to come up for $265 shipped. I'd bin that. I'd have it shipped to my house, Canada Post Express, 5 to 10 business days. It would get there. I would leave a 5-star review, and then I would wear these Dunks because they only had a couple rocks in the bottom and a little bit of sock lint.
Do it on a Tuesday in October. It's free.
Gun to your head. Which one are you taking here?
The Kentuckys.
There you go.
I'll actually wear them. That's the thing. That's what it comes down to. These are beautiful. They'd sit on the shelf. Kentuckys, that'd be a couple times a week.
Mm-hmm. Get those up. You have those on in the gym.
Got it out. Man, that was not easy.
Hey, you're not taking the Unions to the gym. You're wearing those Kentuckys in the gym.
Absolutely not, yeah. But those Argons are the best of the pack. It'd be Argon, then Pistachio, then the Lakers for me in that.
Ooh.
What do you like?
That's the order I would put it in.
Yeah. Pistachio's pretty good, hey?
Yeah. The purple and white's always cool though too, hey? Tough to say.
It's a good thing that's not the would you rather.
You'd almost need all three of them in hand to answer that question though, don't you think?
It's cool how Malcolm proved it. He brings it up, and the next day he's like, look, I got him here.
If you heard it on Sneaker Show podcast, it's because it was true.
All right. You guys ready to talk New Balance?
Hell yeah, brother.
This is happening this week. It's happening. The V6, the 990. It's been 40 years since they started the 990. They've been teeing this up for over a year. Dads in Ohio, models in Paris, they're all just chomping. It's a sporty design. There's smoother edges. It's different cushioning. Like groceries and gas, it's going to cost more than ever. Retail is $195 US. That's double the price of the original from '82. NewBalance.com if you need, but my guess is these will sit just like the V4s and the V5s are sitting right now. Now, I'm just talking about the gray pair. If the Action Bronson pair drops, that might be a different story, but this is not a need for me, but I mean, it's big sneaker news. The new V6 comes out Friday, November 4th. Guys, we've talked about them before. They're kind of wide. There's a lot of sole on them. It's like a third of the shoe. Nathan, I don't know if I've heard your take. We had Nate on that week.
Yeah, I'll give you a pretty good take on these. I don't mind that sole. I bet you it's really it's nice and comfy, and maybe a lot like my Wave Runners when I wear those. I get 6'1" out of those, so that's always a nice feature. Getting that little bit extra there, that's always fun. So anyway, I like how this looks. I don't need the gray. I think I could see these and really need them if we were getting like an ALD pair. Give me cream colors here. Give me like 90s kind of like fluorescent pastels, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? I want to see colors that were in a mall food court while Zellers was still there. That's the colors I want. I want to see like weird drink cup color scheme on this shoe, and then I need it.
I love it.
If Bronson's pair came out, would you guys want him?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the guy.
Dude, I want all his merch. If you see a Fuck That's Delicious hoodie, let me know. I want it. Guy's my hero. You, Fredo?
I would probably pick up 9.5 or an 11 for you guys. I don't know. They're not for me. I think they'd be comfy, but I'd probably take a rain check on them.
Yeah, not these ones specifically, but I don't hate the silhouette.
All right, I'm going to
Just sorry, Fredo, do you not like the silhouette, or that's where I'm?
Yeah, I'm not huge on it.
Mm,
I think they'd be a good like everyday shoe. They'd be comfy, but not for me.
you don't want to be 6'1"?
Not that bad.
Fair enough.
More New Balance. These dropped this week. This is the first round of season 2 from Teddy Santis. We're looking at 990s in the V1. That's on top. V1, that's the original from '82. We're looking at V2 in the middle. Heavy on the suede on the heel on that baby. And then V3's right up front here with the diamond pattern on the tongue. So these dropped, and one of them sold out. The other 2 are sitting as we speak. Can you guys guess which one is selling better than the others?
I would hope it's the third pair, the V3.
I like the second pair the best. I'd probably wouldn't touch the first or the third one, but the middle pair I would really like.
So the stores I'm looking at, Livestock, Soul Stop, Sneaker Box, these V2s in the middle are sold out everywhere. And you can still get a few sizes of the V1, but there's like sizes of the V3, full
That is
sizes.
so weird, hey?
Yeah. I wonder what it is. I dislike the midsole on the V2s so much. They got this big weird like sideways teardrop deal on them, but that is a wicked look of the suede here on the heel.
The tongue on the V3 is a little bit tough, hey?
And the red lettering.
I think I'd like the V3 the best if it had the V2 tongue.
100%. Especially the V1 tongue.
Yeah, that's like premium material compared to this mesh shit.
It just looks, yeah, kind of looks Spider-Man like, doesn't it?
I just love when you add a G to Spider-Man and Razor Ramon me.
Kind of looks like Spider. Hey yo, looks like Spider-Man.
What else we got? Oh, of course, we got some New Balance going on here. So I came real close to purchasing these this week. That's just a straight up general release, all white top, gum sole, 550. 550. They say it's the new Air Force One. Everybody's got to have a pair. The reason I didn't pull the trigger is
You're not
today, October 31st, we got the new ALD release of the 550s, and it's a very similar color. We don't have the gum soles on these, but I'll take ALD over the general release any day. Are you guys going to go for these?
I probably will, but I don't know if I'll body him. We'll see. I realistically don't need another pair, especially in like this like base like white creamish gray color.
You got
But
the JFGs.
yeah, so I don't know. I'll probably try just be that guy to say yeah I got a pair, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'll probably enter the raffle for that bottom pair just because I think they look really cool and I think it's the better pair of the two. Um, don't really see myself keeping them, but I've never really had a hard time getting rid of a 10.5 550, especially an ALD one. So
So when you hit on something you're not keeping, you try to move it immediately or do you sit?
No, I usually end up keeping it.
depends on the shoe, Tim.
Yeah. You did all right with the what was it, the
All of
last
them.
ones? Yeah.
All of them actually.
Yeah. Amy Leon Dore, we've mentioned it before. If you hit once, you get on their email list, and like if you respond quickly, it seems like the faster you send in that response, the better the odds are that you'll hit on one or two or three pairs. Guys hit multiples. I do wear the olive joints that I got back here often, but that's like a pure leather pair. So if I can get these suede ones, it's just the blue on it. I don't know why. It's so much suede, and then they got like the blue apple or whatever this New Balance logo is.
Blue Balance.
130 retail is not bad at all
I
either.
think that's American though.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
I still don't think that's not bad.
I
Yeah.
think they, with their shipping, if I remember correctly, they're like 210 Canadian to the door in that
Hmm.
ballpark.
Clean. Yeah. I don't need another all white leather pair. But they're
You
so
almost
wearable, and then the tongue doesn't have the blue.
and you almost bought that other pair with the gum.
They're $150, said and done. And so that was on Thursday. I checked before we came on today. They're still sitting there, size 10. So maybe people have got enough 550s now. Maybe people just don't know about that site. Okay, what's
Or
the
it's
next?
just a Super GR maybe too, hey?
Yeah, tons of it. The N on these is a fuzzy look like that. Different on these, that darker grayness. Okay. Holy moly. Jesus. We went from so boring to a rainbow of color. Dude, let's transition into one of the main news stories of the week.
Yeah, so Nike has just I guess released the photos of the upcoming Doernbecher collection. For those that don't know, Doernbecher is a children's hospital that Jordan Brand works closely with every year, where they give six brave young patients their chance to fully design their own unique set of products. And then they are eventually put up for auction and sold to benefit the hospital. So since starting in 2004, they've raised over like $30 million. And it's finally back in person as an event this year, which is a really big deal, especially for like Nike employees. But yeah, all of these are expected to release sometime early like 2023 with matching apparel collections. So there's six of them, so I'm gonna try and rifle them off pretty quick. So the first one's a Jordan 1 low, and this one was designed by 15-year-old Ridgu, who was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. Kind of covered in bright colors and positive quotes as a nod to the young lady who radiates positive energy wherever she goes.
Fire.
Next up is the Air Max 90 from Emerson Harrell, who was diagnosed with inflammatory bowel disease. Super cool blue and red colorway, and these were inspired by his dream of one day becoming an investor. Next up, we got a Nike Presto from Kylie Young, who was diagnosed with HUS and came back harder than ever after beating it. Super fun pink colorway with some cool graphics.
Those are so good.
And for someone who was left paralyzed and unable to speak, these turned out really good, and her message definitely got across.
Man, that's
Uh,
impressive.
yeah, super dope. Next up is a Hirachi designed by a young bull named Dario, who was diagnosed with leukemia. I think this is probably the most detailed shoe out of the whole collection. Lots of cool materials, and this was inspired by some of his favorite things in life, like oranges and his long-haired plush toy.
Uh, explains like the material here.
Yeah,
It's got like a little critter on the tongue tag too.
yeah, super cool. These ones are probably like the most detailed out of all of them. Coley Miller had a kidney transplant and got the opportunity to take on a foamposite. And this was inspired by her culture and heritage that is being a member of the Klamath tribes. And last but certainly not least, we have a Zoom Vomero 5 from a young man named Jaron Heacock, who was born with a cleft palate. I had never heard of the Vomero, but it was essentially introduced in '07 as a more premium version of the Pegasus. And Jaren's shoe was inspired by his Chinese heritage and captures his inventive spirit with interchangeable patches.
Damn fine coverage, Fredo.
Hey, thanks. I love the
And
DB collection. I think I did it last year for the pod. Um, but I love everything that they do. They always do like really cool stuff. And they don't have like, I guess, like a limit on what you can do. Like basically whatever the kids want, they'll just send it and do it that way. But
Do the kids get to pick which silhouette
that I don't think so. I think that's like the one thing.
you're assigned? Yeah.
Um, I think so. I think they kind of like assign it around like what ideas you have kind of thing. And then from that, then they get to design the whole thing. And then they
Man.
did an apparel collection this year, which they usually don't do, I believe. And it is nuts. It's super cool.
there was for sure some crazy pieces in that.
What an exciting moment when that kid finds out which shoe they're doing. And it's like,
100%.
Oh
got,
yeah.
you got the Jordan Low. What?
With like no limit on what you can customize.
Yeah.
So we got them all up in front of us now.
I mean, I think the obvious answer for which one is my favorite is the Jordan 1 Low, just with like the rainbow laces. I will say the Presto, the collection that comes with that for the apparel, it has one of the like craziest tech hoodies I've ever seen. Kind of in like a like cream and pink, like almost like a Valentine's Day colorway, but yeah, I think they did really good with all this.
Was it the one low that had the crazy hat with it? Or was
Yeah,
it- Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of like the Sean Weatherspoon like
Hmm.
multi-panel, multicolor. It was like pretty similar to that. I thought it was a little bit nicer to be honest, but
I thought it was a better version for sure. Every time I see someone in that Sean Weatherspoon one, I think it's just missing a propeller on the top.
I love it. The Jordan 1 Low, if we're just talking about that, the mint with the purple, gorgeous. And can you get laces like this, or this is just a one-time thing? You got to make them on your own time because that's fire the way they look.
yeah. And like I don't remember what the saying is, but the saying there's like a cool saying around the toe box and yeah, it's super cool.
The Disney font on the bottom, pretty crazy.
Yeah, it looks like so. It must be the kid's like signature, like Woody in Toy Story has that written on him. What do you
That
like, Tabby?
That Presto, dude.
You're a Presto fan. You got those Hello Kitty joints.
They're just so comfy. That is the comfiest shoe I have. I put that Hello Kitty Presto over the Wave Runner.
It's like a sock. It's unreal.
Oh, that's that foam on the bottom too. They're just ridiculously comfortable.
But yeah, these. Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
No,
Tim.
no, please keep going. Yep.
I was just gonna say these are expected sometime early 2023. I know they usually do like the event with the auction. I want to say around like New Year usually, but they haven't done it the last 3 years just because of COVID and that. So it's, I would think it's gonna be like a really good year, numbers wise. Just being that it's finally like back in person.
Yeah, that's exciting news. And it's all for such a good cause. And it like breaks your heart when you hear about kids who are fighting diseases and then they get to do something cool like this. It's a thing of beauty. Let's look closer at these Hirachis for a second. That insole, like I like the terry cloth on the inside of like a classic Reebok, but like this is like a teddy bear on the inside. You're gonna be sweating, bro.
Oh yeah,
All conditions gear, brother. You putting those on, you're going for a hike or something. You know what I mean? It's a fall shoe.
I like the tongue tag because they were like part of it was that they were inspired by an orange, so they put the little like thing on top, so it actually looks like an orange.
The stem.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah, right here. Cool.
I love that little dude on the tag though. That's so cute.
yeah. Tons of good details on all these.
Oh, and it looks like an orange, like the
Yeah,
texture. Yeah, it'd be a rad pair to get in hand. That's real art.
I would love like any of the DB shoes that release, like even just as like a piece for the shelf. Like
Yeah.
if they were my size, I'd definitely wear them at some point, but I think they'd be sweet just to have. Because I think all the boxes too, because I know the auction pairs are more like intense, like box wise and how they come as like a package. But I know for like the GR stuff, like even that stuff is really cool with the boxes, and they usually when you open it up, it has like who designed the shoe and like the backstory behind it.
Young Tabasco,
That
what
is
do we
I.
got here?
Well, Tim, it's funny you should ask.
Is it?
No, that's why we're here. Sneaker Show Podcast.
I get it.
The Jordan 1 True Blue. They're saying January. We do not have a date. It is full family sizing, so you get these for, the little kids, the babies, grandma, grandpa, your big uncle. Everybody can get a pair. That's what they mean by full family sizing. To me, these look like a PE. I think this is a great color combo. We've got that. What do we call it? No, it's not the shattered backboard. It's not the colored toe. It's that not the Chicago. What's the black toe Jordan 1? Wow, the literally is what it sounds like. It's the black toe colorway. We've got blue where the black would be. We got a blue swoosh, and then we got gray on the back end. Excuse me. These are very LA Dodgers reminiscent. We were talking about blue and gray earlier. This does it. It's like real nice leather. I'm assuming very similar quality to like those Brotherhood ones. I have those. I love wearing them. Super comfy. These look like they'd fall in line with that. And yeah, that blue and gray you cannot miss on. Are we feeling these, fellas?
I know Fredo's gonna like that box.
Honestly hadn't worn a pair of one highs until I guess it was yesterday, in like probably like close to a year. And I definitely forgot how much I did like them. Um, yeah, I don't know. These are sweet. They definitely be really easy to wear. Throw them on with like a Jackie Robinson jersey. You'd be good to go. But yeah, box is hard. I like these. I hope they sit.
This is one too, like white laces, blue laces, gray laces, like whatever you want to do, really.
Yeah, they got them laced up with the blue, and that looks good. But you are absolutely right.
Gray
They
would be sick.
cool. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it does look like a similar leather to those Brotherhood joints that you were wearing with the Barney purple and the yellow. But man, Tabasco, you made me like those when I saw you in those with like the Bret Hart shirt. I was like, okay, I get it now. But and if these are like those, but I already get them in the picture, then we're really gonna want them. Yeah. Is there another picture of them, or am I gonna ruin the next thing by sliding my
You
head?
would ruin the next thing. Yeah, I just went with this because it was every angle.
Close
We're already
call.
right there. Yeah.
So new year, hey? Okay.
Hmm. New year, new shoes.
Go Dodgers.
Doyers.
Go Dodgers. Okay. Let me pull up. Let me just see what's on the next one. Oh, I see. Shay, are you ready to talk about some twos?
Sure.
I just know that you like them. These here.
I love the enthusiasm.
Oh, hey. Sure.
Let me see which ones they are. Oh yeah, these are hard, dude.
You ready to talk about some twos?
Hell yeah, these are sick.
I guess.
I don't know what the colorway is. I think it's like the UNC to Chicago
That
again.
is what it is. Yeah, that is what it is.
Yeah, I need like at least 2 pairs of these. These are so sick. Yeah, cream outsole. Throw some cream laces in there. You're good to go, dude.
2 cream, all sugar.
They got that UNC blue on the heel tab, little hit on the outsole, just the slightest little red piping here. And this is a early in-hand look, but if they come out, you're purchasing.
These would be so good to teach in, dude. Ultimate
Versatile.
teacher shoe.
I love that. This is that classroom hitter, man. You got these
Facts.
you got these on while you're teaching the kids about Louis Riel, man. Game over. Social studies will
Facts,
never be the
dude.
same.
I have some UNC to Chicago's that my son calls police shoes. He's like, those blue and reds.
Ops shoes. The ops
The
ones.
12s.
Well, I've sure been considering twos. There's like the white pair with the orange hitters that have been out, and there's a brown pair that's like a real nice, lush-looking brown.
That low pair.
Yeah, all those, yeah.
Those are tight.
That's a dress shoe, man. That brown pair. Hey, that's something you wear that with a suit.
Yeah, I was thinking I could take up teaching in those. But also, we're seeing the union highs like at totally coppable prices. The rattans and the blues. Do you wear the blues often, Tab?
Yeah. Without overselling this, like for my high tops, it's probably my second most worn high top. Like especially lately, it's been the neutral grays or it's been the Air Maxes really. Or I've had the Halloween dunk lows on quite a bit. Gotta get all the wear out of those right now, hey. But,
Oh yeah, Orange Shoe Month.
100%. So, but yeah, as far as my high tops go, it's those are the neutrals for sure. Ones or twos.
Fredo, you were wearing one highs yesterday. Which ones?
Oh god, I don't even know what the colorway is. They're like the black and white with the red swoosh, and then the inside one is like yellow. Oh, I don't even remember.
Oh
what they're
yeah, I
called.
did see actually. You had the mismatched laces.
Yeah,
Yeah, red and yellow. Yeah, red.
I don't even remember what they're called. They're older, at least. Not
I think-
older, but
I think they were called
Couple years now.
Defiant or something.
yeah, I think that's what they were.
And you were wearing all black with that, and that worked, dude.
Yeah, we had to be a part of a science fair for school yesterday, so still had to come up with that shit on, dude.
Yeah.
Great production, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, it was a real fun event to go to.
Did you do the volcano with the baking soda and stuff?
No, we built cars at ours.
Whoa.
Yeah, our station was bumping, dude. It was
Next
lit.
level.
Not even just saying, it was for sure the best one.
My most worn shoe is the Travis Air Forces. I can't get enough of them right now. They're finally like broke in. Like they're real comfortable. I'm so glad I got those. It's the shoe I've paid the most for, and I've now worn the most. Wolf, my son.
That's good.
Yeah, well, it really makes you feel good when
Yeah.
you're getting wear out of them. I was at a thing last night, and some guy was like, "Oh, so you don't even wear your like expensive shoes?" And I was like, "Actually, I'm wearing my most expensive pair right now." He's like, "I thought they'd be Nikes." I was like, "Cheers, bro."
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you all right? I know they're
wait,
weird looking
wait.
swooshes, but he had been drinking. Yeah.
And no, but let's do a callback to last week's episode. I don't care about what you think about shoes and don't talk to me at parties.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Sneaker
real.
Show podcast.
Well, then I told him, I was like, yeah, well, and you do the whole thing. Yeah, there's like Facebook groups and you can buy and you can resell and you try to get for retail and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, actually, what I'm wearing the most is like New Balance shoes. And he was like, he couldn't wrap his head around it. He couldn't fathom what was happening. And I just said, all
He'd
right.
never seen it.
He'd never seen it.
But dude, no, you're absolutely right. Because if somebody comes up and like the last one I can think of off the top of my head was this lady had approached me. She's like, "You got the Jordans on," and you're like, "Oh, good, oh, goody." But she's like, "Oh, if my son was here, he'd be all over those. So like, you're probably pretty into shoes, hey?" And then I've got the like, "Well, do you have half an hour to talk about this, or do I just tell you yes?" Like,
That's the move. Then ask them about them. Just
Here's
be
my
like,
card.
yeah. Don't ever call.
catch us every week.
Yeah. Call me never and tune in. Please subscribe. Wolf, my son, loves the smell of new shoes, and I got him displayed here in the closet, and he comes in and he just puts his nose in them, and I'm like, dude, they're not always going to smell good. And he's like, yeah, these Travises, you've been wearing them a lot. And I was like, thank you. Yeah, you know it.
They got some zest to them.
So when we know more about these, we'll tell you about it. UNC to Chicago, very subtle, looks lush.
When Fredo's pair comes in, we'll show you them.
Yeah, I'll give you an in-hand look.
Word. Okay, well, we don't often talk about Vans, but I saw these and I would like every pair.
You're lying.
I'll tell you real quick. They just cost too much. That's the problem. This is Vans and Neighborhood. Neighborhood's a Japanese design label based in Tokyo. It's a real simple but luxurious take on these classic Vans. You got the Era and you got the old school. Both are lows. Top quality suede. I love these colors. There's like a gray, a sage, sort of a brown, and a cream, and it's one tone, whole deal. There are some weird hits of NBHD that let you know it's Neighborhood, like it's the debossed logo text across the toe box and the midsole. I'll scroll through here. You can see them a little better like this. That kind of ruins it for me. That first pick, though, I was like, ooh, wearable, beautiful shoes. And then you go, oh, why you got to do that? And then I found out how much they are. The colors are, this is grayish, is what they describe it as.
What color are we going to paint this nursing home?
Right.
Grayish.
Something real depressing. We got grayish, we got natural, and gray and green. This would be your gray. Anyways, it's a step up on your standard Van Urban Classics. And they went on sale this weekend, and if you go to the Neighborhood site, they're going for $282 Canadian
Good God.
for Vans. And they're sold out. But I saw them, I thought I'd bring them to you. Thought we should be aware.
If Marco Longmore ever did a PE, it would be this collection.
Shout out those boys on Third.
Oh, that's funny.
That just screams Marco.
Shout out labels.
What do you guys think of like a retail like that for a pair of Vans?
Oh, that's
I was mad.
ridiculous. You get those unions, dude. Those union dunks for the same price, damn near.
Oh, you got to ship it from the other side of the world? That's not going to be cheap.
Yeah, have you seen where Japan is?
No, but
No.
I heard about it.
People talk about it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Japan's so far over there. You almost need two people to find it on the map.
I did get mad. You have to ask somebody else use their
Yeah.
eyes. Help me,
You-
bro.
Where's Waldo, man? And this thing's gonna ship to me, dude. You could be getting those Union 2s.
Well, there's a lot of really good options. You could be getting
That's the problem.
Joe Freshgood 993s. I saw a blue pair sitting for like, they're asking $380. Maybe you could go down a little bit. Maybe you could get free shipping on that. Like, if you're in that
380
range,
and 280 is a bit of a jump.
by the time they're shipped and there's probably duties,
There's
duty.
definitely duties.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're
Duty.
right. You're right. Yeah, by the time you're getting that Japanese shipping and customs, and yeah, it's probably closer to 350,
I
380.
saw them in a story or something, and I went, "Oh, rad!" Like, I love Vans. That's all I used to wear, and this would be like a luxurious. If you keep them clean, you could even wear them to school to teach in, sort of a dress up kind of deal, Mister. And And I just got mad. I saw the price, and part of me thought, "Oh, cool. Maybe they'll be under the radar, and nobody will know what neighborhood is, and maybe they'll be like 15% off in a couple months or something. I'll get them for dirt cheap." But no, sold out and expensive. I'm just angry now. Shouldn't have even brought them up. Let's play the game.
What kind of music were you listening to when you were wearing Vans?
Danzig.
Oh,
Is that a band?
Slaps. Is that a true statement, or are you just poking at the conversation we had on the weekend?
No, I mean, you got me back into Danzig, and I remember where I was at, and I was probably wearing old schools at the time. I've never had high.
You had the
old
Vans digs
schools.
on.
So quick.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Danzig in the gym for sure. But
Mother, that Glenn Danzig, man, what a dick. Guy's a real jerk. But I mean, to be part of the Misfits and to do your own thing, that's legend. One of the greatest band logos ever, just that Misfits. We were talking about how when we were vintage shopping, Tabby,
oh yeah,
and you see like Cannibal Corpse shirts, or you see shit that says like "Only God Can Judge Me," or just like "Tired" or whatever.
Well, no, that's two different categories. That was, you're blending two conversations we had.
Okay.
One of them's way too aggressive, and one of them's stupid.
Right?
The Cannibal Corpse shirt, I was like, what function can you pull up to with this that isn't like a Cannibal Corpse thing? The ones that say tired or lazy or like unemployed or whatever
Yeah.
they say, right? Like, it's just, I don't see the appeal to that. Like,
Well, and usually it's redundant. You're like, dude, I can see it in your face. You're not employed. You're on the couch. But
Yeah.
the Misfits skull was like, oh, you know what's up for the longest time. And then you turn 40, bro. No can do. Do you want to play the game?
like Triple H, it's time to play the game.
It's time.
Let's go.
Oh, you're waiting for me?
Did you? Oh, there it is. It was moved in the Google document. I was like, did you delete it?
Go from memory, bro.
I damn near could. I would have just had to look at the pictures. Does it fit? I'm here. I'm your host, Young Tab, the Fit Man. And for the uninitiated, we're going to be looking at a series of outfits. If the outfit is popping off, we're going to say it fits. If the outfit is on a different wavelength, we're going to say it doesn't fit. We can debate as to why. We got a whole bunch of good fits this week. I'm excited. Today we have Zion Williamson again, Kawhi Leonard, and then Derrick Henry and Tyrese Halliburton. Let's get after it. So we're starting off with Big Zion. He's got the Dior, Christian Dior Jordan 1 high. We got some blue slacks. And we got an East Side Golf cardigan. God, we should have this one when we had Malcolm. Hey, he was digging those East Side Golf ones. He's a big cardigan aficionado. This thing is hard. I, however, am going to step out on a limb here and say this doesn't fit, and that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say.
I literally don't think it fits. Like, there's no blood going to his legs. Those are snug.
He's a big boy, though.
Honestly, I don't like how tight the pants are, but overall, I think the fit is great. He looks like he's wearing it well. He looks like he's having a good time. I'm gonna say it fits.
That cardigan must be a triple XL because he's got room in there. And there is a store called like Mr. Big and Tall. Like you can get pants that fit. I've seen him in pants that fit. He's doing this because he thinks that's it. And with the crew sock pulled up over the pants, is it a cold day? What's going on here? I feel like it's misuse of such a beautiful shoe. You know, that goes with so many things, but it doesn't fit with this.
Yeah, he needed something that was just literally just blue and orange, or even just orange and white or something, and he'd really tied this all together. But all right, 2 out of 3 are saying it's a miss.
Great smile. Fun guy to watch. Slide 2.
We got Kawhi Leonard, JFG'd out. He's got the Joe Freshgoods New Balance jacket that I love. Shirts hitting, light wash denim, great fit on those. And then he's got them JFG, that green colorway that we were saying is the most wearable. Good God, this works. This fits. I love it. I mean, obviously, it's a lot of pieces from the same collection, but there's something to be said about that because we all have seen people that like go get their shoe from Foot Locker and then get the corresponding Jordan or Nike shirt that they do with the apparel collection, and they look like an absolute wiener. And there's no other way to put it. I know we've had conversations about when you get the Union shirt or jacket or whatever, you kind of almost have to wear it with the shoes, and that's not really cool either. This works. You could take any of these pieces, any other outfit. A jacket's hitting, these shoes are hitting, pants are perfect. This fits. Tim.
100 agree. I love the jacket is the three colors of the shoes and then the lace color.
Yeah.
It's just perfect. The pants couldn't fit better. I want those pants, or I want a pair of pants that fit me like that. Those would come up to my neck, but yeah, brother's got it going on.
Perfect proportions, hey?
Yeah. That's
Fredo.
Yeah, this is like I don't want to say perfect, but like everything about this is very well done. Fits great. I think it fits.
Hell yeah.
They did a pair of shorts in that same, like to match the jacket too. I don't know if you guys saw that.
That would be crazy.
But yeah, super dope. I love it.
Might be too much if you went jacket and the shorts.
I think it would work though. It's just all so nice you almost can't say no.
I would find a way.
Full fit Fredo. Triple
Slide
F.
3.
Absolutely.
We got 1 and 1 so far.
We got Tyrese Halliburton in the MCA Virgil Low, the Air Force, sorry. That is the blue pair. For those of you that don't know, we got some workwear denim that might be gallery department. I'm not sure. And then we got the vintage Obama Yes We Can tee.
That's insane.
That is insane. Generally, if you'd have told me vintage tee, crazy denim, unreal shoe, I would be like, yes, a million times over. Give it to me. I don't really want this. I don't think the blue and brown matches up too nice together. I love the shoes. I love the pants. I love the shirt. I do not love them together in any facet. I'm going to say this doesn't fit. Tim.
I really like the double front pants when they rip the double off and then it's got the two tones. Is that what's happening here?
Yes.
But then it does something else too. That's maybe why it's gallery department. How many thousands of dollars is this watch? Tens?
Irrelevant. Irrelevant.
Yeah. It's just beautiful how the blues are the exact same.
We love that.
Yeah, absolutely. When your shoes match your shirt like that, you're off to a good start. I'm going to say it fits. I wish I had a cool pair of pants and the balls to wear them, but something about it ain't quite there. I feel you.
I am the complete opposite. Well, I shouldn't say that. Like generally, I would say don't do brown with like this baby blue color, but I think it looks awesome together in this. I'm gonna say it fits.
Ugh.
Couldn't have got the phone case in blue, hey? Had to have the teal? Come on.
That's where we draw the line, hey?
But the watch does match this banister here.
Fair enough.
Cool spot for a pick.
Just
Big
get that
smile on this guy.
And get Larry beside him there out of the picture, eh? Like,
Yeah, this guy doesn't fit. Got them Zoom Pegasus Johns on.
Jesus. Costco cargos, Indiana Pacers, crew neck.
This guy's just back from a 10K. All right, so we're 50-50. And finally, holy Jesus.
We got Derrick Henry. I do not know what these boots are. I think they might be those Celine ones we've talked about a couple times. Regardless, this is Louis Vuitton workwear, double front, black and white tie-dye pants, matching jacket. You know, we were just talking about going full fit, and he's got the Louis tote bag on the side. Smell me, that's LV. Look at him, man. That's head to toe.
I'm 99% sure those are Louis V boots as well.
Oh, okay, perfect. This is good to know.
Yeah, they remind me of those ones that Pusha was wearing with the nails in them.
Oh yeah,
Those
look at
were
that. Look
Celine.
at that outsole. I
It
think
was hard to tell.
Or
think
you got the
I
LV
could be
print.
wrong.
Oh, you're right. Like the yeah, no,
The
you're
monogram or whatever it is.
on the bottom, yeah. No, those for sure are. Look at that LV top to bottom. There we go. Sneaker Show podcast finds a way.
What do you think the
Uh,
glasses are?
Pro- Prada.
Shout out the eye gallery. Let's go.
Yeah, they were probably fitting him up. I'm gonna go ahead and say this fits. This is crazy. It's worth a bag. But yeah, I love that. Like that jacket is just so crazy. I think, with something like this, you almost have to go full fit. Hey, that is not a true statement, but it's fun to think of. I love it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take this one around.
It just looks like a hot day, and I feel a bit uncomfortable. I feel like he's like, I'm wearing this, but underneath it, he's like, I gotta get out of this.
Just fighting for his life.
Yeah.
You just never wore double front work pants on a hot day before. That's all.
Yeah. Shout out real world. I'm negative. Sorry. I see what's going on, but I'd be like, get a load of this guy walking around in $50,000 worth of shit, and he doesn't look like 100% to me.
Nobody's safe. Fredo?
I love the bag and the jacket. Pants are no dice, and boots are no dice. So I'm gonna say it doesn't fit.
You bunch of suckers.
Can you imagine buying this fit and then being like, what am I putting on the bottom? And they're like, well, just come over to this section here and bring your credit card.
Like he's gonna go sit on a plane for like 6 hours.
Oh my
There's no
God.
way he's gonna be comfortable.
30-seater
knows?
for like 10 of us.
Who knows, though? We've never put this on. We'll never put this on.
Yeah, it's true. How will we ever know?
We'll never have the opportunity to
No
put this
idea what it
on.
feels like.
I wish it wasn't so hot in my closet here. I would have put on some essentials so I could have matched up with you guys. Tabby, that new hoodie looks dope.
It's been on, dude.
Yeah.
It's probably been on more than it's been off. Fits perfect. Super comfy.
Got the pants too?
Yeah, so the pants I had don't exactly match up, but I was probably never gonna go black on black with it anyway. But I do wear wash black or iron or whatever they call it in this color. But I do this with the oatmeal sweats, and I actually had this on with some denim on Friday. So yeah.
I bought a vest today.
What?
Yeah. It's plaid and you golf in it. No, I've always been threatening to get one. I like the vest with a hoodie look in the fall, and I've never owned a vest. I've never seen it. I've never had it. Just never. And there's a store called Altitude that does like outdoor stuff, and I've been on their mailing list, and sometimes they'll do like flash sale, 20% off for the next hour. So I've been considering this, and if you're going to take 20% off a $300 item, okay, cool. And it's free shipping and returns. Let's go. So I got the North Face 96 Nuptse vest deal, and I'm planning on wearing that with my Essentials gray hoodie for till it's really snowy and seriously cold.
Ooh, do you have the gray pants as well? I can't remember.
Black pants, yeah, and they're dope. They're so
Could you imagine doing the matching sweatsuit, but then you got the vest to break it up?
Yeah, see, that's why I got to get the pants.
I do that often with vests. I didn't start wearing vests till last year, and now I love wearing them.
At first, I was like, well, I want to keep my arms warm, you know?
I'll just get a jacket.
Yeah. But the jacket, dude, when you put that nuptse on and it's like cut kind of low and the jacket, the sleeves are so puffy. Yeah, you can't even you're feeling like Costanza in that.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. You wear
I'm not a
vests?
vest guy.
No?
Not a vest. I look like an idiot.
I
in
like
vests.
vests.
Yeah, no, you look good in them though. That's why.
I look like you, dude. What are you saying? This isn't going to work, is it?
You and me do not dress the same, brother.
It's true. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see my jacket rotation, the hoodie rotation, the shirt rotation. There's nothing about it that lines up with a vest.
Yeah, I hope the fit is right. If it is, I can maybe get it in underneath the big Arc'teryx shell, and then we're really warm. Then we're protected out
Quite
here in
possibly.
the Saskatchewan winds.
You'd be bulletproof at that point.
Yeah. So that's what we got, I think. Unless you guys got some pickups you want to put on the screen.
I guess I'm wearing mine.
Yeah. Fredo, he's a teacher. He doesn't even have time to spend money.
So,
Not yet.
One day, you'll have
All
all
the-
summer.
All this time is gonna like catch up, and then I'm just gonna go off for like 2 months. It's usually how it works.
and
You
it's
guys
fun
buying
to
any
be around.
Yeezys then, or what?
I already did, brother. What do I need that's not the Wave Runner?
Right.
The foam runner.
Nah.
What's going to happen to the prices? Can you tell me?
You'd almost think they'd go up, hey?
They're gonna go up, but it won't be for a bit.
It depends what Adidas does too, because they own a lot of the patents still, hey? So like, I don't think they're above releasing these without his name on them. Like,
I don't think they'll sell like they will without his name on them.
it's still the same thing.
And does that make the real Yeezys valuable then?
It could, hey? That's a
I
good
think
point.
so.
They
I
sure-
won't be buying Yeezys without his name on them.
Right.
I'll be honest.
Oh, you're supporting that guy, hey?
You like what he says? Oh, I got you.
You say same words he says, hey? You do it if he does. You do it if he does it.
It is like jarring to see people buying all sizes, just like, hey, we're looking for all 350s, 7 to 12. I'll take them. Anything new or used, want them now. Like, those are people that believe in this.
They believe in Kanye.
Right.
Believe in his demise, maybe. I felt a little bit weird wearing mine lately. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want somebody to press me,
Yeah.
you know?
Like how you guys just pressed me.
Yeah, I don't want anybody. That's how you get it to not happen to you, though. You do it to somebody else.
Right. That meme of Adidas seen leaving Pete Davidson's house this morning. So funny.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just end on that. Fredo supports everything Ye's been saying. And
Jesus.
thanks for watching Sneaker Show. Thanks for being here. We love you. Peace. Can't believe Fredo.
I showed him the funniest TikTok. It's like Kanye West on Twitter, and it's that clip of Borat that's like, there are Jews everywhere outside. When he's holding up the cross and the money.
Yeah.
That not to switch the topic, but that JFG jacket is setting
How much is it?
$220 US. Actually,
Uh-huh.
XL is the only size that's sold out apart from extra small and 3XL.
I heavily would have considered it. I'm in the market for a nice jacket.
What are we talking then? That's like $320 plus ship.
And you may as well get a Kith jacket at that point.
Yeah, and it's thin. It looked like it wasn't like I'm out here in the winds, bro. I'm
The inside
Arc'teryx.
is sick.
I don't know, brother. I think it's canvas, and I've been wearing that my green paisley one quite a bit lately, and it's doing the job. But it's quilted lined in the inside too. So.
Look at the inside of this.
Ooh, the stitching.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's
Take
nuts.
this off. Take this off screen before I buy it.
It's weird, and then you're like, okay, so what is the sizing, and does it fit normally? Because like there was that Cause North Face drop, and guys are buying their size, and you need like they're like, we'll trade medium for extra small. Like everything's so huge. It's not just standard North Face just because it's different. Different.
They like to fuck with you.
Yeah. You should maybe cut the arms off of that paisley jacket, vest it down, right?
I had a denim jacket that I cut into a vest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that paisley jacket's the one item I have in my closet that every time I wear it, somebody's like, "I like this."
Yeah. Well, it's sick, and the green.